Yo, what is up, dudes? A little bit different video today. The other night on the live show, I teased a potential studio upgrade, and it's here. And it's in this box. So let me show you the gear I was alluding to in the live show. Oh yeah. Here we go. Oh wow. Oh wow. Hold on, I gotta get my hand on one. Okay. Let me get this other one first. We'll start with this one. We have new 4K webcam. Check this puppy out. This is the new Insta360 Link 2C for classic, compact, something like that. It is a AI powered 4K cam. It's in this like new generation of like super nice high-end webcams. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But what's I didn't know I was getting little tripods too. Get those over here. Look at those. Very, very nice. This is what should be a huge upgrade over my current cam system, which is a 1080p system from 9 years ago, I think, roughly, something like that. So in addition to this, this is the Link 2C. We also have the Link 2. And the Link 2 is pretty much the same guts in terms of the sensor, the optics, you know, things like that. But it adds a 2-axis gimbal. And that allows it to move around the room and find people in a room and focus in on them. It's actually pretty slick. And they both have like crazy features. Quite frankly, a lot of features I won't use because I have a very, very narrow use case. But the features that these things can do, it's like insane. I've been reading up on them. You know, when you know you got the cams coming, right? You're like, we like look up everything. I want to shout out a couple of channels to help me make my decision on the cams. And that was Jeremy Chapman. He did a great breakdown. And what was the other guy's name? Hold on. I want to look this up and get this right and give you his name. They both did really, really good breakdowns of the cams. Jeremy Chapman and Xander Round. Xander Round was the other. I'll have links down in the description. They really go over the cams in great detail and really break it down. And it was because of their glowing reviews and quite frankly, just how those cameras looked that I was like, wow, that's like a whole new gen. Can I get both of these on here at the same time? Sure. So they both have a 1/2-inch sensor, which is actually kind of enormous, you know, for a webcam. That's a large sensor. And you might say like, well, so what? Well, a larger sensor has more surface area to take in more light, and that means you can usually run it at a lower ISO. And in guitarist terms, ISO is literally like the gain on your amp. And the more gain you turn up, you get more noise. You get more video noise. So if you have a better sensor, you can keep the gain down and it's a cleaner image, right? Everything just looks better. And if you just look at the videos that are out there, the image quality is so much better. Now I'll try and get that here. I'm going to try and show you my old quality and then the new quality, but you know, I have to get these integrated, and this is going to be a little bit to get this video going, but I want to get you the sort of the basics about, you know, what these are about, and then we can discover some of the more of the features. They can do HDR, they can do 4K, but it's got like some of these crazy features, like whiteboarding, where it comes with these like little corners that you put on a whiteboard, and the camera recognizes that and says, okay, well, that's the whiteboard. And then you like flash a little sign. The thing like zooms in on the whiteboard. You flash the sign again and it zooms back out. It's like amazing. The same thing with the one with the gimbal. It's got the tracking. It'll track you around the room. AI assisted tracking. You should see some of the videos. It's like you can't shake it, right? And that's the same thing. You can just like hold your hand up and it says, okay, and it starts to track you. You hold your hand up again and it stops. And the same with zooming. You can make like a little L and raise it up. It'll zoom in, raise it, you know, lower it down, and it zooms back out again. Just, it's like really, really amazing stuff. Let me go over some of the features and then we'll open them up. We'll take a look at them. You know, obviously one has the gimbal, one doesn't. The one without the gimbal uses auto framing, where it uses basically scaling and positioning to get you to the right spot. So if you have like some people and there's a lot of empty space in the room, it will zoom in on them. The one with the gimbal does the same thing, but to move side to side instead of framing, it uses the gimbal, right? They both can do 4K, 1080p, and in fact, it can do 1080p at 60 frames a second, which is huge. 4x digital zoom. They both have AI noise canceling. They both have, you know, all kinds of audio features to like suppress out background noise and so forth. What else? They both have a desk view mode, which is actually pretty cool. So if you take the cam and you tilt it down, it knows to reverse and go upside down so it can read what's on the table that you're looking at in the same angle you are, right? If it didn't do that, you'd have to flip the paper around, right? So it automatically flips the image, so now that you're looking at what's on the table right side up. It's actually, again, pretty clever. It can do both whiteboard mode and smart whiteboard mode. Now, what's the difference? Whiteboard mode needs the corners on your whiteboard, and it uses the sort of the logic inside the cameras. You don't need the special controller software. So if you have a situation where you're not really, you know, able to load that controller software, you don't need it. You just need the regular whiteboard mode with the pieces on the corner. Right? It's like these little black strips. We'll look at them in a second. And then the smart whiteboard mode uses the controller software and the virtual camera, and that works anywhere. You don't need the pieces. It just looks around and says that's a whiteboard. You can even adjust it if it gets it wrong. You know, it's pretty clever. What else? It can do that, like background filling. It can do like, you know, blur the background, you know, overlays, you know, things like that. It can also do some image presets and filters, and as well as remote control with a smartphone, if you want to control it with your smartphone instead of the gestures. And then lastly, they both have privacy switches. And in fact, the one with the gimbal has an auto privacy switch. If it detects no motion in a little bit, it just turns to itself down and looks down at the ground. So pretty clever stuff. All right, let's crack these open. I'm trying to check them out. We'll start with what? Maybe we'll start with the Link 2C, the compact one. Give it a quick look-see here. See what I did there? A look-see at the Link-C. Well, we'll move that up. Oh, right there in the box. Little trash box going. All right, come on. It takes a lot of shaking. Oh, there we go. We got that. Oh, yeah. There is your cam. I have it in the... There we go. Up here. I gotta go like that. There we go. Oop. Dropping it out here. No, that's just the mount. And this is, I think, a cable. That's the mount. And the mount has a tripod connector at the bottom. And here's the cam. So if it has a magnetic... Oh my God, it's magnetic. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's sticking... Yeah, no, it clings. Oh, that's awesome. Right, so when they say it's magnetic, this is magnetic. And it can stick to anything. I could stick it up. I have a pipe going right overhead. Stick it to the pipe. So, no, that's awesome. But you're supposed to put it here. And there you go. Just like that. Maybe I'll get it like this. There you go. Also comes with a nice long cable. Get that up there. Oh yeah, like a USB-C to A adapter. This looks like those cards I was talking about. Right there. We'll get that going up like that. It comes with a sticker. Right there. And then, of course, a manual. Little manual, like right there. Quick start guide. That looks pretty heavy, and a warranty card. And I think that might be it. All right. Anything else? Anything at all? No, I think that is... yeah, just silica pack. Okay. So that is the link to see. You know what? I'm going to throw everything right back here in this box. I know you want to see it. But we will open it up. Can I catch the end of this here? I'm going to try not to break it before I use it the first time. Alright. This is painful. Here we go. I got it. And then that can come off like that. And go over like this. And then this can go to here. And there we go. That way you can really see it. Just like that. Nice. All right. All right, let's check out the other one. There's those corner things that you put on the whiteboard. All right, so you can mark it out. All right, I'll put this back in here. Just like that. There you are, cam number 2. Right there. Here's mine. So, you know, I started looking around for cams. And, man, those demos, those ones I mentioned earlier, they look so nice. I was like, it's got to be. And then I remembered, I don't know if you've noticed this little box back here. It's been back there for years. That's the Go 2 cam by Instalink. So it's kind of familiar with the company. All right, hold on. Oh, yeah. There we See, there's the same one, but it's got this, right? And it can spin around as well. Here's the magnetic mount, just like the other one has. Let me just move this over here. Don't want to get them confused with each other. Keep them separate. There we go. All right, let me take this. Here we go. This wrapping is coming off a lot easier. A lot easier. There we go. Well, that's really good. Just like that. And here is the magnetic mount. Just like, hold on, let me get it like that. There we go. And like the other one, I believe it has the same thing. It's got the cable, it's got the adapter, it's got, I think, all the other components inside are the same. And so let's get them together. And there you go. There are the new cams for the studio. The Instalink 2 with gimbal and the Instalink 2C. And yeah, I'm super stoked to get these into action. All right, let me somehow get these going over there, and then we'll come back here and we will wrap it up. I'll see you in a sec. All right, so this is my normal use case. This is what I use my webcams for every single week. This would be my live show angle. This is using the old cams. So you're seeing, you know, the main shot, and then I have a secondary shot. This shot right here, where I show the guitar. Maybe get that a little framed a little different there. And then here we go back to the main shot. So I will get the other cams hooked up. And what I'm hoping to see is that, you know, it'd be higher resolution with the 4K versus the 1080p, and maybe better color. We'll see. I will see you in a sec. All right, so this is with the new cam. I've only done some basic white balance correction and, you know, just set it up as I normally would. But I think it looks really good. You know, I think that this is definitely an improvement over the last one. I think the colors look a little more saturated. And I just think, just like right out of the box, it looks really good. We can try Cam 2. There you go. There's Cam 2. Maybe move that a little bit. Like that, yeah. I think that looks pretty good. All right. And then right there, yeah. So, you know, of course, I'm using my mic here instead of the web mics, just because this is how I normally do it. This is my use case. Of course, it has crazy like AI noise canceling in both of these cams, but I don't use it. I use my little lav mic here because it's mixing with my guitar audio. It's a very long and involved process, but it's going. But just looking at the cam here, I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks really good. Now, I couldn't run it in 4K. Running two 4K streams, I was just having crazy latency. So I'm running it in 1080p, and I'm matching my output stream, which is, I think, the best way to go, which is a 30 frames per second. So I should be able to bump that up to 4K at some point, but I might have to get a better video card. The video card I have is really old, and it might just not be up to task to doing it. So, you know, but it'll be I will be ready in the future. But just looking at this, I think it looks pretty good. All right, back to the video. All right, so I thought we could do just a little audio test here. This is my lav mic. This is my normal mic that I use. I'm not sure if this will work. I'm going to try and switch to another mic. Hopefully it won't crash the system. This is the Instalink 2C. This is the microphone directly. That's the one that's farthest away from me. This is the Instalink 2. This is a closer mic, a much closer mic to where I am sitting. And that's the one that's on the desk and shooting the close-up of the guitar. And then here we are back to the output, the lav mic output. So hopefully that'll give you an idea of what the audio sounds like between the different cams. All right, so I just wanted to come back really quickly to show you the 4K setting. I was actually able to get 4K going without all the latency because I had actually had the canvas set to 1080p and the cam set to 4K, so it was downsampling every frame, and that was putting a huge latency on the processing. So once I set the canvas to 4K and then the cam to 4K, once they were equal to each other, it just ran normal. So this is the 4K enabled on the cam, and we should be able to see it on cam 2 as well. It's the 4K. And then back to this. I think it looks great. So, all right. Back to the video. So yeah, right? What a difference. I thought it looked much sharper with the new cams and just much better color and just all around than with the old cam. So I can fiddle with it some more and get it to exactly where I want it. But I thought the early results looked amazing and very promising. And quite frankly, I could live with how it looked right there. I thought it looked pretty good. One thing I did want to do before we called it a day is let me check out one of these tripods. I have a couple of tripods here, and I forgot to open those earlier. Yeah, we'll take a look right here. Oh yeah, very nice. Oh, very nice. And you know what? This is huge because, oh yeah, right. And it's got this, oh yeah, like a little pin. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Oh right, and then you can lock it down. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's nice. Oh. Let me show you how this works, right? So you have this like little pen, and so it rotates, and then you can just, snap it down, and then it locks it. Oh, it's pretty awesome. One thing I don't think I mentioned earlier that I'll mention now. Oh, oh, look at this thing. Oh, this is, and how does this, how does this come up? You just push it up? No. Oh, you do. It's a friction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Check that out. Very nice. And then, of course, if you relax that, you can pivot head side and then lock it back in again. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Now it's just locked. Is it the position? No. There it goes again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I couldn't get it. Maybe it has to be. Maybe it can't be sideways. Maybe it has to be up and down. Now it's working fine. Man, I'm so good at fixing things. First I break, then I fix. So the reason why this is awesome is because both of these cams, to finish my thought on that, both of these cams have a mode, a vertical mode, where you can take this and just stick it to the side and then lock it down. Yeah, that's locked now. And now the cam is on its side and it can run in vertical mode, which makes it very easy for me to record because I'm going through the computer software. And so I can mix it all down. If I try to record to my phone, it's a synchronization nightmare because the phone can't hear what I'm hearing through the headphones. and there's no way for me to get the audio into the phone. So I'm kind of stuck. So this should help me to be able to just turn it to the side, go into vertical mode, and then record directly into OBS, making short work of what was kind of a hassle. So it should be good. Again, more for like a creator's angle, like vertical mode and the increased resolution and sensor size and all the just the optical quality and everything. Those are the two features that really were getting me. Just the better quality all around. All right, I will leave links in the description for more information, and there you have it. As always, thanks so much for hanging out. Rock on.